What's verb, plural noun? Oh, give over, you supercilious twit. Welcome to Monkey Boys Toys, and welcome to the familiar but nondescript background that is the sofa. Thanks for joining me again. Here's an item relevant to the video to look at. Now, this week I thought I would take a look at some fun Playmobil items. I picked these up last year, I believe, and I thought they were quite interesting. So we'll have a look at those in a second. I'll just give you a quick run-up as to why I decided to buy them. But first, I think I need to remove the item relevant to the video from the shot. There we go. Now, in 2000 and Playmobil released the Ecto 1 playset, which included two figures, which were Winston and Janine. And they didn't release the four Ghostbusters as part of the set. That was then done separately in a 4-pack. Now, when they released the Ecto 1A, all four figures were included with the set in their Ghostbusters 2 uniforms or outfits. And I have got both those sets, and I also did pick up the 4-pack that was available of the figures. This was available separately. I think this was released in 2019, and it was an interesting little 4-pack. A bit of a cash grab, if I'm honest. I think that these guys should have been included with the Ecto 1, but nevertheless, we got these figures. Now, later on in 2019, Playmobil released some 6-inch versions of these figures. Now, albeit they're not identical. For example, the Peter Venkman here, as you can see, has slime on his suit, and the 6-inch versions don't have that. But I picked this 4-pack up, intending to display them with my Ecto 1, but I've decided not to open this for the time being. Now, while I was looking for these, I happened to come across the 6-inch versions that Playmobil produced. So let's have a look at those today. I'll bring the first one in here, and it's Peter Venkman. Now, these were limited edition. There were 12,500 of each one made. They are part of the 35-year celebration, I guess, of Ghostbusters because of this slightly holographic sticker on the front. So yeah, they are nice 6-inch versions of the Playmobil figures. They're identical in construction to normal Playmobil figures. They have the same articulation, the limited articulation in the arms, the hips, and the head. I guess the hands turn as well. Let's just flip the box around to the back. Before we get to the back, it appears that these were produced in some sort of association with YouTube and Facebook. Now, whether this is just sort of call outs saying that you can find information about these figures on these platforms, or whether there was some sort of financial agreement with these two platforms, I have no idea, but there we go. If we flip it around to the back, we can see what's included. Now, it seems that there is some slime included with this figure, but to my knowledge, the proton stream is not included. This is just an effect added to the picture, and there is no proton stream included in this set, just so that you're aware. But there's Peter Venkman, a nice simple Playmobil figure. Now, I'm aware that the Playmobil design isn't for everybody. It's obviously a very simple, childlike design, but I like the attention to detail that they give to their figures, and yeah, I enjoy them. So here's Peter. Now, it's worthy of note that each figure comes with this kind of, I don't know what you would call it, this image of Slimer on a transparent sheet of, I guess that's acrylic or whatever. And the image of Slimer is different on each one. So let's just pop him there for a second. We'll bring in Winston. As you can see, the image of Slimer is different on this one. I'm not quite sure what you're supposed to do with it. I mean, I generally don't open things anyway, so I'm quite happy to display these in the box, and they look okay. This large sticker is a bit obtrusive, but there we go. So here's Winston. He comes with a ghost trap, which you can just see down here, and of course his proton pack and neutrona wand. I think we'll perhaps open up the Peter figure in a moment and have a look at the construction and the details on him. So yes, let's also have a look at Egon. Here he is again. Slimer's looking different here, having a bit of a cheeky whatever he's doing. So there's Egon. He comes with a PKE meter. Let's flip it around to the back so you can see the figure again. There we go. I haven't really got space to show all these on the camera particularly well, so I'll just have to do my best at displaying them in front of you there. And there we are, Slimer again, looking a bit different. And this is Ray. He comes with his ecto goggles. Let's see if we can get them to, well, there we go. There he is with his ecto goggles on. Can I flip them back up again? Okay, I'll try that again later. So there we have it. Okay, what I think I'll do is, because this Peter Venkman box is slightly smashed up, what I'm going to do is pause the camera, I'll cut the tape. I know. But then we'll have a look at the figure inside in a bit more detail. So bear with me. Okay, I have cut the tape and I shall open the box, much to my distress. Don't say that I don't ever make sacrifices for the channel. So let's have a look and see what we've got inside here. If I pull all the gubbins out. Oh yes, we do get some slime. I've just seen the slime falling out. Okay, so this is the thing that we are presented with. There is a nice oh no, I was going to say there's a nice little stand, but there isn't. I think he's just sort of tucked into this piece of plastic here. Oh, and he's all tied up at the back with some rubber bands and such. Okay, do you know what? I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that out without damaging it. Let's have a look. I'm not going to be able to work out how to put that back again, so I'm actually not going to remove him. Let's just see if we can just take the thing. Let's have a quick look at the proton pack at the back. There we go. These does have quite a lot of detail. We've got the red sort of lights on the Skeletor. Obviously they're not real lights. I'm guessing all this stuff has been printed on. They don't look like stickers. So yeah, there's some nice detail on the back of the proton packs there. I think my particular version of Peter here got a bit smashed up in transit, which is why the box was a bit buggered. But there we go. Here we can see the sort of thing with Slimer on. I don't know really what you're supposed to do with that, if I'm honest. I think that it displays fairly well in the box, but there we go. Let's just have a look at the articulation on the figure. Yes, the arms move, the hands move. He's got his walkie-talkie there. Presumably the legs move in unison at the hip. Yes, there we go. I guess these are going to stand very well. It does feel like a reasonably sturdy figure. It's not heavy, but it does feel very robust, as most Playmobil things do. So that's pretty cool. We also get with it a little booklet here, showing us some other things that you can buy with money. Here is the slime that comes with him. I don't suppose you could do much with that, apart from perhaps it might stick to the front of him, or you could just display it on the shelf next to him. But there we go. There's a piece of slime, and here is the card that comes with it. Presumably this will. Oh, I thought maybe this would tell me the number. Numbered limited edition. Let's see if we can find anything to indicate which one we've got. I really don't know, unless you perhaps use the QR code or something like that to identify which number you've got. No idea. Anyway, let me just see if I can pause and get this guy back in the packaging. Okay, so Peter is back in the packaging. Let's pop him back there. Obviously the tape has now been cut on that box, but we'll pretend that I'm not incredibly distressed about that, and we'll wrap up the video. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that look at these 6-inch Playmobil Ghostbusters figures. Are they something that you would perhaps like to pick up for your collection and maybe display alongside other bits and pieces? Or are they a complete waste of time? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with any other plural nouns you may know. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and do leave me a comment and let me know what you thought about these items. But until next week, I'm going to make like a shepherd and get the flock out of here. See you next time. Bye.